Southern Anoka Community Assistance has been serving the community for nearly 4 decades. They focus on providing for the most basic needs of individuals and families. Ben attended a recent fundraiser for the organization and has their story.
It started, a lady was actually giving food to families that needed it out of her trunk.
That was 38 years ago. Now, Southern Anoka Community Assistance, or SEIKA, is providing food and clothing for more than 1,000 people each month.
Well, SACA, which stands for Southern Anoka Community Assistance, we're a food shelf. We're located in Columbia Heights. We serve the communities of Columbia Heights, Hilltop, Fridley, Spring Lake Park, and a little bit into northeast Minneapolis. We're primarily a food shelf, but we do have a clothing room, and there's small household items in there as well.
Last weekend, SEIKA held their annual Hops for Hunger fundraiser, which brings together craft beer fans and SEIKA supporters in an effort to help support the organization, which is helping so many in the community.
Tonight is Hops for Hunger, too. It's our second annual Hops for Hunger craft beer tasting. Last year we did it, and it was really great. We raised enough money to buy about 70,000 pounds of food. We had 9 brewers last year. This year we're up to 16 brewers. The goal is for 100,000 pounds of food.
If all the money raised at the event went solely to purchasing food for the food shelf, it would fill the shelves for close to 3 months. With nearly 40 years of serving the community, Dave said that someone from nearly every walk of life has come through the doors at SEIKA at one time or another.
You know, with this economy the way it's been for the last several years, it's people that, middle class, upper class, whatever. I mean, there's no boundaries anymore. Everybody knows somebody that's lost a job, lost a house, wages reduced, working part-time or whatever. A lot of our people, a lot of the clients that come there, they do work, but they're only making 9, 10, 11, 12 bucks an hour. That's not enough to pay the bills and feed the family, put clothes on your back and everything.
And for some first-time clients, walking through that door and asking for help is one of the hardest things they will do in their entire life.
It's hard for some people too. You get somebody who's worked, been in the workforce for like 20 or 30 years. They've been providing for their family this whole time. All of a sudden they can't do that. And it's really hard for them to come in.
SEIKA is taking steps to make the experience of receiving food from the food shelf more like going to the grocery store.
With client choice, the clients are going to pick out their own food. Okay, so they'll, not only are they going to get exactly what they want, because, if you come in and I've got cans of peas on the shelf, I'm going to give you some peas. You might not like the peas, So there's that aspect. But the best thing about it is, in a lot of ways, it's the dignity it gives them. You're not just handing them something; they're doing that themselves.
SEIKA serves upwards of 15,000 people each year and hopes to continue serving the community for as long as needed. For North Metro TV News, Ben Hale reporting.